tools that are transforming the landscape of higher education. In today's rapidly evolving academic environment, the integration of ICT tools is not just a luxury, but a necessity. These tools enhance our teaching methodologies, streamline research processes, and ultimately enrich the learning experiences of our students. From learning management systems and virtual classrooms to advanced data analysis software and digital libraries, ICT tools are revolutionizing how we learn, teach, and conduct research. Our collaboration with MTC Global underscores our commitment to providing quality education and fostering innovation in teaching and research. MTC Global's expertise and forward-thinking approach perfectly aligns with our mission to stay at the forefront of educational advancement. Over the next week, we have an exciting lineup of sessions led by experts who will share their knowledge and experiences on various ICT tools. These sessions will not only provide practical insights, but also inspire us to integrate these technologies into our daily academic practices effectively. I encourage all participants to actively engage in the sessions, ask questions, and share their perspectives. This program is a unique opportunity to learn from each other, exchange ideas, and develop new skills that will benefit our students and research initiatives. Before we begin, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all speakers and participants for their enthusiastic involvement. A special thank you to MTC Global for their invaluable partnership and support in making this program possible. Let us embark on this journey with an open mind and a collaborative spirit, ready to explore the transformative power of ICT in higher education. Once again, a very warm welcome to all of you. Let's make this faculty development program a resounding success. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for welcoming all of us and for always being there to support our initiatives. I'm further privileged to have the pleasant task of welcoming the distinguished guest of the day, Professor Bholanath Datta. Professor Bholanath Datta is an educationist, serial entrepreneur, and visiting professor in India and overseas. Former World Bank Quality Assurance expert in higher education. Author, career counselor, business coach, chairman, Global Entrepreneur Grid, and founder, president, MTC Global, a global think tank in higher education. He's a champion mentor in Startup India Initiative, Government of India, and mentor of change at Atal Innovation Mission, Atal Tinker Lab, Niti Aayog, Government of India. He's author of 21 books, over 100 papers, serving in the advisory board of many organizations, B schools, and universities in India and overseas. Professor Datta has over 30 years of experience in defense, corporate higher education, and research consultancy. Professor Datta has presented many papers in national and international conferences, and startup initiatives are being actively done by Sir. He has been helping many educational institutions and organizations to excel in their academic front. His present engagement is on internationalization of higher education and quality assurance. He is a change maker and a force behind over top 50 path-breaking initiatives under MTC Global, and thus adding values every second in education space, cutting across geographic region. We are fortunate, sir, to have you amongst us. I now request you to address all of us.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Pleasant, happy morning from Bangalore. And it's a great morning and nice to see the good number of participants, those who have joined for this wonderful workshop, expanding for 7 days, 7 long days. And it shows the commitment on behalf of the organizer. At the same time, I believe that this particular workshop would add much benefits, because today we're talking about blended learning, and that's the way the education industry will move forward. Now, let me extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Board of Governors of prestigious St. Francis Institute of Management and Research, Director ma'am, and especially Dr. Natika ma'am, for this wonderful collaboration. Ma'am took the initiatives and reached us, and immediately we said yes, because this particular program is much needed, and bits and pieces, many places this kind of programs are being organized. So I thought a well-structured program would be of much benefits to the participants. Now, let me say something on this particular topic on ICT. See, this digital like technology, what we are talking about today, and this has become very prominent because of after 2019 COVID. But if we just look back, this digital technology or digital revolution started a long back. Like it started with your abacus and the chalkboard, then it moved on, and in 20th century we could see that like there is overhead projectors and a lot of radio programs and television programs, for connecting with the students or presentations of a lot of materials. Then 1980s, we could see that advancement of personal computer that revolutionized, and moving on in 1990s, the internet, when it came into picture. That time we could see a lot of open educational resources and other kind of resources available across the globe. I think that helped much. Then early 2000, we could see there are many LMS at the very, very initial stage, like Moodle was very, very famous, right? Even before this COVID also, Moodle was doing so well. Then as we moved on, during COVID time, we could see there are around 2000 companies in India itself, which came into LMS, this particular space. Now today we're talking about artificial intelligence, robotics, the virtual reality, augmented reality, how we can adapt these technologies to deliver better and connect with the students. So there are plenty of ICT tools that are available, and I'm sure that we have wonderful lines of speakers. We'll be talking in all these areas. But having said that, let me just talk few insights on these areas. I think that would set the stage right on this particular 7 days workshop. Now, a lot of LMS and some of the very, very useful LMS, like we are connected to the Zoom, and we have the Google Workspace, like a lot of presentation tools also today. We have Microsoft 365, then we have Prezi, Nearpod, online collaboration tools. Then we have assessment and feedback tools. Initially, during the COVID time, there was a lot of challenges because examinations, everything were being conducted online. So there was a need for the role of proctor. That was the gap was there. Then we could immediately got Kahoot, then quizzes. These are the assessment and feedback tools. Some companies, they entered into this particular space and bridged the gap. Now, there are many, today we're talking about artificial intelligence, especially if we connect with the literature review, or structured literature review. AI tools have come into play, and there are many. There are many reference management tools. There are many tools wherein content development, and the most popular, which every one of us, when students use it, that's ChatGPT. Very, very popular, and definitely it would be much useful. And many universities, they have set their guidelines for using of ChatGPT, as there is a possibility of plagiarism. Now there are a lot of data analytics software also today we have. Whether it is SPSS, R, or Python. I think moving forward, today we're talking about business analytics, business intelligence, then again the HR analytics and financial modeling. All these are possible because of evolution of the technology, and I'm sure that there will be many discussions on each of these areas as we move forward. Having said that, there is a beautiful quote on how we are moving ahead into the future as far as educational technology is concerned. And it goes like this: the future of education lies in embracing the boundless potential of technology, where each click, tap, and swipe can open doors to new worlds of knowledge, As we integrate ICT into our classrooms and research, we empower students to become lifelong learners, innovators, and leaders in a rapidly changing world. Together, we can create an educational landscape where technology enhances human connections, curiosity, and creativity. And I'm sure that this workshop will encourage all the participants towards this particular vision of ICT into education. Once again, on behalf of MTC Global family, I extend my best wishes to Dr. Natika ma'am and the other organizer for this particular workshop. I'm sure that this will be a grand success. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir, for your keynote address. And we ensure the results, the outcome of this FDP program as indicated by you and Director ma'am. We will try to achieve it. Thank you so much, sir. Before we start with our pre-lunch session of day 1, we would like to give few instructions to our participants. We also request each one of you to kindly mute at the time of joining of the session. Camera, if they can, on, better. If not, we request the participants at least to join from their 2 devices, one from the laptop, desktop, and one from their mobile phone if possible. There is no any compulsion of the same, because our resource person have sent us the message that they will be doing most of the sessions hands-on training with you all. So with one device, when you are connected, you can observe what they're doing and simultaneously you all can practice the same. We request your cooperation for the same. Kindly keep your audio and video on mute. We would be requesting you all to unmute your video as and when required. Due to the bandwidth issue, you can keep both on mute. Any questions or queries to be posted in the chat box. Last 10 minutes of the session, questions from the participants will be invited. Every day there will be 2 sessions except for the today, that is pre and post lunch. We will be having this 6 days program, which we have already mailed to you all. Minute to minute itinerary and day-wise schedule is being mailed to all the participants. We would be marking the attendance twice in a day, one in the pre-lunch and one in the post-lunch. Feedback link will be pasted in the chat box at the end of each session. Feedback link will not be sent via WhatsApp to any of the participants. We request you all to please cooperate. It would be only sent in the chat box 15 minutes prior to the end of the each session. Last day overall feedback would be taken. Your valuable suggestion will enable us to enhance the quality of our future upcoming program organized by St. Francis Institute. Recording of the session and session PPT, if provided by the resource person, will be made available on a daily basis to the participants. At the end of the entire program, all the recordings with the permission of the resource person will be made available on the YouTube. With this, we come to the end of our inaugural program. I thank each one of you for joining us today for this inaugural program. And in another 5 minutes, we would begin with our day 1 pre-lunch session, which will be taken by Dr. Lakshmi, and ma'am has already joined. Ma'am, we will just give them 5 minutes break with your permission, and we can start with the session then.
Sure.
Yes. Ma'am, we are not able to hear you. Lakshmi ma'am, we are not able to hear you.
Good morning, ma'am. Am I audible now? Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good morning. Yeah. Good
Good
morning,
morning.
professors. Welcome you all to today's session, and let us meet again after 5 minutes.
Yeah. We request everyone to kindly rename themselves by their proper name as they have registered. Please rename yourself as per your registration list. We have also mailed you all the participants list, which is a Google Sheet, editable Google Sheet. Please check your email ID, your organization name, and your name of the spelling, which will be printed on the certificate. If any changes required, please edit it by the end of the day. That is already mailed this morning to each one of you. Please, I could see We again and again request you all to kindly rename yourself with your full name as registered in the Google form. You all can please take a short break of 5 minutes. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. We start with our first pre-lunch session, which would be taken by Dr. Lakshmi D. Dr. Lakshmi ma'am is presently designated as a Senior Associate Professor in the School of Computing Science and Engineering and Assistant Director at the Center for Innovation in Teaching and Learning at VIT Bhopal. From 2016 to 2021, she served as an educational research officer at Vishnu Educational Development and Innovation Center, Sri Vishnu Educational Society, Hyderabad. She has 26 years of teaching experience. She has addressed innumerable guest lectures, acted as a session chair, and was invited as a keynote speaker at several international conferences. She has conducted FDPs that cover approximately 1 lakh plus faculty members, including JNTU, TEQIP, SERB, SWAYAM, DST, AICT, MHRD, Atal, ISTE, Madhya Pradesh government sponsored, Malviya Mission Teacher Training, Central University of Gujarat, and self-finance workshops across India, as well as Miasis University, Philippines, on artificial intelligence in education, the future and futuristic perspectives, both theory and practical sessions. The other titles, such as modern tools and software in teaching, learning practices, outcome-based education, scientific educational practices, flipped learning, blended learning, activity-based learning, marching towards quality and excellence in higher educational institutions, NEP 2022, emotional intelligence, Python essential, and the list goes on. She has 20 international conferences, presentations, and 50 international journal papers and book chapters, inclusive of Scopus and SCI. A total of 20 Scopus Index book chapters, a total of 24 patents are in various states, and 18 patents have been granted at both national and international levels. She was appointed as an external examiner for several PhD candidates at reputed universities. Under her supervision, one scholar has completed a PhD at Annamalai University. One scholar is pursuing a PhD right now at VIT Bhopal University. She has won 2 best research papers at international conference, one at IEEE conference and other one at IMASIS 2021 First European, Asian, Middle Eastern, North American Conference on Management and Information Systems. She received 2 awards in the year 2022 on the eve of Teachers' Day. One, Kamal Sharma Award of Academic Excellence 2022 from Lexicon Group of Institutions, Pune, for engaged pedagogies from the virtual ceremony. Bharat Academic Excellence Uttam Adhyapika Award from Brainvio Vision. She published a book on theory of computation in 2003. In the last 3 editions, she acted as a SPOC to both Kavach and the Smart India Hackathon. She has created 15 hours of the high-quality Python Essentials online course at the Vidyarthi online learning platform. She has 11 Scopus Index book edits with the 3 CSR Press, Taylor and Francis, 4 IGI Global, and 2 IEEE Rivers. With this note, ma'am, we welcome you and we request you to please start the session.
Thank
Over
you,
to you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you for your kind note and warm introduction. And welcome you all professors with love and respect to this session, hands-on practices on assessment tool and software. That is the title given. And let me start sharing the screen. Hope my audio is appropriate. And let me start sharing. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it visible now? The screen is
yes,
visible.
ma'am. We can
Simple
see
Google
the
only. Yeah.
yes,
Now
yes,
I have
ma'am.
brought one Google document, simple document only. So it has only the list of software. So I will be sharing right now with you the material. Then these are all the software. Depending upon the availability of time, we are going
Ma'am,
to
slightly if you can increase your audio slightly, ma'am. It is
Audio.
audible, but if you can
audio.
just increase slightly
Fine.
the audio.
Otherwise, let me use the headphone, then check, and we can proceed upon the quality of the audio. And give me a second, I will be injecting the
Participants, ma'am has shared in the chat the list of these softwares. You all can please see.
Ma'am, am I audible? Is it
yes,
perfect now? Now, yeah, fantastic.
Yes, ma'am.
The material is shared, and no need to ask the organizing team that I need a material. It is right in front of you with you. Then and there, whatever the question comes, and whenever you ask question, then I will be making a note within this. So right now, let us step into the session, and I hope everything is clear. Now, very few minutes, I wanted to address little theoretical, maybe 20 minutes, just to create a context to the session. So the material is given just to who have invited. I have meant I wanted to give that 1 week online faculty development program by the MTC Global. So, and also in co-organized by St. Francis Institute of Management and Research, and all of my credentials. Always, I would love to collaborate with the members who are all interested in the academic activities. And first material, types of assessment, because until otherwise we understand this thoroughly, we may not be able to administer the software effectively. So let me start with the slideshow. So what is assessment and why we should do assessment? Types of assessment. What are all the modern tools we can intervene with the assessment? So just to start with a simple Google slide material. This is also viewable by all of the members. I have given global access. I mean to say anyone can do. So in your teaching and learning practices, there are 4 quadrants. It suits only for India. However, this is the mantra to every part of education across the globe. UGC mandates, University Grant Commission mandates, there are 4 quadrants teacher need to incorporate into their teaching in the process of learning: lecturing, activity, demonstrations or hands-on, and assessment. So these are all the 4 components or 4 quadrant UGC mandates. Across the globe, any of the pedagogical practice we look into it, it starts providing the same. I think something echoing. I think someone need to Vijay need to mute. Madam, at least we can set the setting of admin. Except a co-host and a host, no one can unmute. Vijay, Dr. Vijay Wag need to mute. It is
Yes, sir.
echoing.
Yes, sir. We will.
Yes,
do.
yes,
Yes, ma'am. Will do.
Yeah. Yeah, these are all the 4 quadrants we need to incorporate any teaching practice, any of the framework, any of the theoretical component, any of the design of teaching learning paradigm. If we look at, these are all the 4 components they are giving importance. Within that, today, the given theme to me is assessment tools. What are all the technological component we can bring into the picture for the purpose of assessment? Now, in the modern days, assessment no need to be into a conventional way of writing. There are varied ways available. Let us look into the another 2.5 years. What are the way we can assess? So now this is the quadrant. Now coming to the assessment types or techniques: formative assessment, summative assessment, educative assessment, evaluative assessment. So these are all the 4 assessment techniques every institute or within the course level, course instructor level need to take care. And the instructor. Formative assessment is not meant for grading, not meant for kind of assessment considering for the internal marks. It has to be done periodically in a short-term interval, weekly once, 10 days once, or 15 days once. The purpose of formative assessment is to improve students' learning. For that, we need to understand where they are lacking, where we need to pay attention, why they are lacking, how many students are lacking. It's a kind of diagnostic system. But rather than students' introspection, we, the teachers, need to introspect. How can I improve my students' learning? What should I do? Whether I should change my teaching strategy, or I should mentor them, or I should provide appropriate learning context, or I should provide appropriate learning resources. The moment learning resource comes into the picture, there are varied resources recent days in the modern days, starting from the lecture notes written on paper using pen, number 1. Number 2, digital notes in the form of Word or in the form of Excel, in the form of Google Doc. Varied product, but in the form of text. The next is audio format, auditory learner. They will take benefit or advantage of it. Visual learner, pictures and images and what else? The PPTs are all videos, animations. These are all visual appealing learning. So kinesthetic learning, something hands-on practices or some simulation software, we may need to provide. These are the avenues. So it is merely for introspecting ourselves. We teacher need to introspect. We need to understand. For example, formative assessment. I have one more slide also. It's like when I start cooking, anyone, cooking is not tagged with only the women. Anyone starts cooking, we will be periodically sipping whether salt is appropriate, tamarind is appropriate, or spice is appropriate, is the taste is blending well. We need to taste appropriately once in a while, then we may need to add the ingredient and adjust the ingredients, or we may need to add the water. Something we need to do, right? So it's kind of auditing periodically. That is what formative assessment. So what are all the way we can do? Formative assessment, direct assessment, indirect assessment, what and all the way we can do. MCQ, quizzes, oral presentation, assignment, short test, designing contests, or some design of the product, or design of the prototype, on paper at least, how to create a product, something like that, designing, or how we need to solve this problem, how we need to approach for this case. There may be a lot of cases, use cases or cases. So how we need to approach and strategize is all designing. Effective questioning, something relating to the applications or something related to the real-time situation. For example, electrical teacher. I am from engineering backgrounds, excuse me. I may be coding most of the time engineering aspects. For example, okay, and the management theory also I can take, what to say, Maslow's motivation theory, self-actualization. There are 1%, less than 1% of the population, only they reach the level of self-actualization. You can ask them to create cases. How many are? Ratan Tata is, Mr. Ratan Tata is one of the classic example for self-actualization. So they wanted to serve to the society beyond fulfilling their needs. They wanted to fulfill the needs of the society. So that is the level we need to reach self-actualization. Something like that we can ask them to create a relate with this concept of what we teach. That is effective questioning. Mind mapping, we can ask them to draw a mind map, digital mind map or man-made mind map. Then flipped classroom, we can conduct a lot of activities. The theory we can shift to learn by themselves before coming to the class. Nowadays, riches recommend some of the videos or text materials to read by themselves, self-reading. And when they come to the class, we may need to connect with them only with a range of activities and assessment. So that all can come under direct assessment. We can evaluate, we can set a rubric, and we can do. Indirect assessment, think, pair, share. So two members will be thinking and they will be discussing and giving the answer. So you may not be able to gauge appropriately who is providing the solution, who is the listener, or who is active, who is passive, and how the person is originating the solution. We may not be able to diagnose. So that's why I put it appropriately. Classroom participation. We can say that these are all the roll number 5, roll number 10. So these are all the members highly participative in the class. Something like relatively only we can say. Spontaneous participation. Just giving, yeah, yes. So these are all some of the techniques we can go for. Formative assessment technique. So oral presentation, case studies, field work, research. Now the time has come. 5 mark, 0 mark, that I mean to say. So that stage is for summative assessment. Call it as mid-examination or internal examination. These are all can be set as. This is aimed to know the student watch them. We may need to understand their learning capabilities, learning difficulties, misconceptions. These all we need to eradicate in the early stage. The first 20 days of the course allotment, everyone we need to be very keen. We need to assess, we need to tell them politely, see, this is where you are. You may need to improve a lot. There are a long way to go. So try to catch up the concepts. If not, approach me in the personal zone and let me know where you find difficulties. So that all of the compassionate, hand holding we may need to have within the first 20 days. So that 20 days, if they are oriented towards a subject, then naturally they will fall in learning. So now it will happen naturally, the learning process. So that 20 days is very crucial period in every course. That is what formative assessment. We can tell that I'm not at all assessing you. I will not consider for internal marks. I wanted to show you where you are. It's kind of mirror. I wanted to understand about you. How do you all are? That is why I'm conducting periodically, once in 3 days, once in 4 days, there is a test. So that kind of motivation we can give them, that would help them to pick up the subject, and they can develop the positivity towards the subject. They can even understand where they stand. Next, educative assessment. So this is what a documentation. Once we conduct a test, we need to collect the data and we need to analyze and we need to discuss with our colleagues and experts or with the students and what to do, how to do, how we need to make it better. Or if it is already perfect, we can appreciate them and we can handhold them with that, stating that I wanted to go with a higher order level of the course. Would you like to cooperate with me? May I take you to the beyond the syllabus of this course? So that kind of questions. If they are not adequate, we need to motivate them. If they are adequate, then we can go beyond the syllabus. So these are all the indicators we need to take and we need to move forward. That is educative assessment. Evaluative assessment, finally, we need to evaluate the system, evaluate the course instructor, evaluate the learners. So how best we can redefine the planning or curriculum or the syllabus, every level, the entire system is responsible. That is why we used to take feedback from students. These are also to be evaluative assessment. So 360-degree, we may need to understand about the system and all of the diversified perspectives that will help us to refine and go much better in the upcoming semesters or upcoming duration. That's all. Then finally, feedback. So assessment alone will not be sufficient. We may need to provide the feedback. You can look at the emojis, how it is changing. Each one will vary from each other. So how each candidate is varying, how best they can improve, that we may need to communicate. What is strategy to improve? How do they need to improve? That feedback we may need to provide. That is an essential component. Closure and feedback makes a lot of improvement among themselves. So that sometimes because of handling larger classroom, we fail to provide feedback. Especially recent day school also I cannot appreciate. When X generation, those who born before 50, Y generation, baby boomer generation is 50s, baby boomer generation 2, 60s. I belong to X generation, 70s, 80s, Y generation. So in those days, the class strength was minimal. Then teacher used to write a feedback about every candidate each and every day. Especially when we come back from school, parents would be opening the diary and they are very keen to look at what is the feedback teacher is providing. So that was the days. These days, people are not finding time because of handling complex system, larger classroom and complex system. It has come. But however, we need to maintain closure and reflection once in a while. We need to interact with them. We need to make them to understand where they are standing, where they need to move, what is a torch for them, that we may need to give them. That's all about the theoretical background. Primarily formative assessment, summative assessment. There are some set of software I have provided here. Although I have provided in this list, hope so it is accessible by everyone, this assessment PPT. Now we step into hands-on practices. The very first application I wanted to start with the AI. So because people are highly acquainted or curious about AI. The future is also going to be dominated in the educational sphere also by the AI. Robots are expected to teach, virtual assistants are expected to arrive, and already ChatGPT, there are a lot of software. I will walk through those or all the software a little later or tomorrow if time permits. So what is this software is, it can set MCQ on your said subject automatically. And free of cost 20 MCQs you can generate. So this is the link I have provided. Just click on the link. There is nothing more to do. And if at all subscribed already, automatically it will go. It is a simple procedure. I will show you. Actually, I have logged in already. So let me log out, sign out. Then I can log in. So now teacher login. Log in with any of the Google ID. That's all. This is the home page. The moment we reach the home page, it looks like this. So we need to sign in with Google. Click on this button. You can utilize any of your institutional mail ID or personal mail ID. What is the danger is, the moment we use institutional mail ID, when we leave, this bitter experience happened with me. Lot of resources I have lost because they will be locking your mail ID, right? That is the ideal procedure or ethics. So now I'm using my personal mail ID. So that's it, login. One step on. Go to question well. Question well is a login. Then we need to just log in with any of the Gmail ID, either institutional ID. It is for trial work. You can use anything. Now, simple software, nothing more. Saved set pricing. So now, for free of cost, 5 questions, 10 questions only allows. 20 questions, they have changed the settings. Slowly, they will make it to become popular. Then they will lock. 20 questions, we need to pay or upgrade. Fine, all right, 10 questions. So now, what question I wanted to do? Now, let me ask about formative assessment. So now I am giving formative assessment. English, graduate level or college level. So graduate level, I'm taking graduate level. Now, fire based on generative AI. AI, everyone knows what is generative AI. Generative AI is capable of generating text, audio, video, PPT, images. There are several generative AIs available. If I upload my picture, my appearance, my picture, it starts generating some of the faces resembling my features or my appearance. So it started generating. So if we train on Obama picture, it starts generating Obama in different poses, different slight variation. We may not be able to notice, but still it is different. So that is all said to be generative AI. It can generate image, it can generate audio, it can generate video, it can generate PPT, it can generate text, it can generate emojis, it can generate whatnot. Nowadays, a lot of generative AIs are playing. It is one of the generative AI. That's it. Now I'm going to generate questions. That's all. Started. Now it will give me 10 questions related to formative assessment. Because the session is related to assessment, right? So let me show. You can do for your own subject area or domain of expertise. I'm just doing in a common forum, that is formative. Lot of questions we can generate automatically. It takes a while. Yeah, ready. Now it is giving material also. At least you can ask your learners to read the material, then you can give the question, administer. So what is the beauty is, if you look at it, starts bold. In fact, it starts giving the bold effect. That is the right answer. You no need to even hunt for right answer. So second question for the bold effect, third question, and so on. It gives 10 questions. Now, if you want to cross-confirm the authenticity of the answer, check with Google search. So you are going, see, what is formative assessment? Carnegie Mellon University it started taking. We no need to doubt. So Carnegie Mellon University is one of the top-notch university across the globe. So just blindly also we can do, or we can read that article. That is what Google check with Google search. Because where it is generating from the Google material, generating from the YouTube video, generating from the internet resources, whatever may be the resource, it start generating from the internet resource. So you can, if you are doubtful, check with Google search, go and check the answer and the context, and if you are okay, you keep it. Otherwise also you can change. How? See, now ready 10 questions. You can add further. Manually you can add, or automation if it is selfie you can do. See, learning outcome, what are all the levels? Differentiate, reflect, explain. These are all the learning outcomes. It started pulling. So you no need to even worry about writing learning outcome. It is available. You just customize the question paper with the learning outcome and the question and the answer. Everything is ready with you. It is one of the cumbersome tasks. After teaching, we may need to sit for some time, invest some time, energy, and effort in order to set the question paper, even be it assignment or be it formative assessment or be it final assessment. That's it. Now we export. That's all. Or print. Now I am clicking export. It is started exporting to these are all the platforms. Out of these platforms, minimum 5-6 platforms or 7-8 platforms today I'm going to introduce. So anyone ask you to use formative assessment software or assessment software, you no need to search the internet. Come here, question well. It will give you 20 plus software. See, there are 2 software I have learned from this, GymKit and BlueKit. These 2 I have learned from this list only. Because that was different spelling, I started feeling crazy. So I started exploring those 2. Then I have included the session meeting. So this is how learning goes. So this widely I'm using. These 2 widely I'm using right from 2015. These 2 in my teaching intervention and training aspect. That's all. So these are all the software. Further you can explore. Now I don't want anything. I want only from Microsoft Word. So now it started. Answer key I want. Essential questions, learning objectives. All I want. I want everything. So export. Now select all. I need to select before even export. So now again I need to cover. I need to give answers key. Ready formative assessment. So now MTC. KP. Now ready downloaded right in front of you. So if you wish, you can even open and see. Just right in front of it is formative assessment MTC. So if you open, it gives all of the material. So what and all, some of the questions I have started setting for this session before intervening this software. See, it started giving essential question, learning objective. It gives in different format, etc. So ready. Now you can see perfect material is ready. Now all of the questions are ready. That's all. So hope so you are enjoying this question will software that would help you for your, yeah, it's amazing, wonderful explanation. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, one and all. I thought some questions would be there. Yes, everyone is enjoying. That's it. So this is a point number 1 or software number 1. I wanted to create an excitement because wherever even the beautiful tool we explain also teacher will not be excited. When we cut down their effort and time, they are really excited. So this is the software will help you to cut down your time and effort. So further easily you can customize. Easily you can customize a question, change the level of toughness of the question, change the options of the question. That are easy because we need to think. That thinking is reduced by this software. All right. I think, yeah, everyone is going crazy with the first software itself. There is a long way to go. Fine, fantastic. All are enjoying. That is a motivation to me. That's it. Okay, fine. Now, question will. So that is the software. Yes, fine. Thank you. Now I'm closing this. closing this as well. Then next, let us go to rubrics, Ruby Star. So what is rubrics? Rubrics is a mechanism. Yeah, simpler. Yes, fine. Copyright, that all, MCQ, nobody will copyright, Professor. Sampath, Professor, no one will copyright. Software may be copyrighted. Yeah, you can edit. No, I have downloaded right in front of the Word file, right? That's it. So how to add questions in previous AI? What is the meaning? I'm not able to get. Previous AI, I don't know. What exactly that? If you paraphrase, that would be better for me to understand. Otherwise, let me move forward. I may not be able to answer the question. Add question. Questions in question will. You can, there is one option, was there no question, add question, was there no? You can use edit, because question will not help you to administer to students. It will help us to pull out the questions. That's it. So that question we need to seek for other platform. That is what now we are moving. Next phase, I'm going with different platforms where we can inject the questions. Yeah, your questions, definitely. You can add your question or export. It's simple, madam. Just download, add your questions also. Nobody stops, right? So this is automatically, we are having some support from AI and it is giving us some questions on the said title. Whatever the title we are keeping, it is giving us. That's it. So rest all you can do whatever you want. So in the same software, you can see one button, add question is there. So I didn't explore in the session, but it is there. You can do or download in Word file, edit the question. See, now I have opened, right? This is the file. It is given by this software now, question will. Question will output is this. Now I can do whatever I want, right? Essential questions, learning objectives, answer. See, it is giving separate answer and all of the options. Now I can fine tune. I can do whatever I want right now. Now anything I can do. I can add some more questions also. That's what I'm telling. Question well is not for students administration, but the different software. That's why shown. I will show you once again. Then you will get clarified. Export. It was showing 10 different software, right? See, multiple questions. I'm giving Python functions related to Python functions. There is a keystroke issue. Excuse me. Now I am going for college level. That's all. Text, website, video, do whatever, let it be. Now generating questions related to Python functions alone. I will show you once again. Maybe it will be clarified. Nothing you need to generate, Dr. Selina. I am not giving any input. Only title. What title I want? You may be microbiology. You may be consumer behavior subject. You may be teaching. You may be teaching financial computing. That title you need to give. Subject or title you need to give. That's all. See. Now, select all. Question. Add question. Click. See again. Write a question. Generate question. Further, it is helping. See, it is giving. You can type, you can give, write a question or whatever you want to get. Now ready, right? So these are all the questions related to Python. See, this question, I started clicking add a question. So generate a question. Then these are logged feature. That's all. Only 10, the basic 10 questions only it is giving at a free of cost. Right. Now done. Export. When I click on export, see, these are all the assessment software. It is helping us to integrate to that assessment software. Quiz. Immediately I'm going to explore and I will be explaining about quiz software. So Kahoot. If you allow me to go fast, you will learn more software. If you put on question to the first software itself, nothing more can be done. Keep using. You will learn much better than me. Don't worry. I have introduced one tool. No need to ask question. Keep exploring, keep using. You will be the master. Beyond that, every software, every day they are changing, refining the feature. It's not one stop solution. So I cannot teach whatever they are going to do near future also. Ups and downs, they may be changed. Awareness about the software is ready. How to handle the minimum features are ready. When we need to utilize is ready. That's it. Rest all you need to explore. So you can integrate to Quiz, Kahoot, Canvas, Schoology. These all I said, right? GymKit, BlueCat. So finally I don't want any software. I did with Microsoft Word. I'm keeping it in Microsoft Word. I can utilize anywhere, anytime. That is the meaning. So this already I have explained. So it is not a software to administer to students. It is a software to help them. It is a software to help the teachers to generate the questions. So it is a hide and seek software. You no need to introduce to students also. That is a good opportunity, I feel. Because the moment you are showing this software, they will be clever than you. So it is not for students. It is for teachers. Silently, you need to generate the questions. It is allowing 10 questions, right? Give a topic. Suppose Python. Now I have gave Python functions, right? It started using Python functions, def keyword. Then I want Python module, Python package, or machine learning. I want random forest classifier. I want statistics. I need to set a topic. Every topic it is giving 10 questions. What else you want? Change the topic and keep giving. For example, biochemistry. Within the biochemistry, there are thousands of topics are available, right? Keep giving every small topic. I have shown you demonstrated formative assessment. Then I can change the summative assessment. I can set two questions from formative, summative for this MCQ, right? For this FDP alone. I can give and I can work out, right? Easy job to me. That's it. So this is simple way to understand. Pick up quickly. Let us move on to the next software. Already invested half an hour. I thought 2 minutes or 5 minutes only I will spend. So more the question, one software only I can keep on explaining. I can eradicate all of your questions. I cannot explore all of the software. I have bundle of software. I know personally 100 plus software for English language paraphrasing, improvising, English language writing. Like that, it goes on. Research related, bundle. If time permits, we can explore so many. If you keep on into the same questioning will, you can question will, but we may not explore more of the software. Now, Ruby Star. What is this rubrics is? For example, you can understand this way better about the definition of Ruby Star. I'm trying to tell you tomorrow, all of you need to give presentation, 10 minutes presentation. That's all I'm telling. First question, what you will ask? What title we need to prepare, right? Then I need to tell title of your choice are related to formative assessment, are related to every software, whichever the software you are liking it. I need to give the title at least. Then what you will ask? How much duration you will ask? 8 minutes for presentation, 2 minutes for question answer. I will tell. Do you think this much is sufficient? We need to tell how do I grade you? I will look at your attire. I will look at your confidence. I will look at your enthusiasm. I will look at your volume. I will look at your expression. I will look at your language appropriateness. I will look at the grammatical construct. I will look at the vocabulary choices. These are all available, right? These many I cannot assess. So I need to pick up 2, 3 point or 4 point. That point, suppose I'm telling volume. Suppose I'm telling English appropriateness. Suppose I'm telling enthusiasm. Suppose I'm telling expression. Not only this much is sufficient. What I am expecting in the enthusiasm, what I'm expecting in the volume, that we need to write a description. That is what accreditation bodies are asking for. Rubrics. Did you set a rubric? They will ask question. So then, what are all the element I'm considering into the volume? Then if at all missing one of the element, how much mark I will cut out? If at all multiple elements are missing, how much mark if I cut out? If all of the elements are covered, how do I award you marks? This detailed report has to be issued to the students. This is called rubrics. Then why it is important? It avoids the biases. Naturally, we will have bias, right? When we are correcting, this guy always salutes me. Let me give good marks. This guy also uses green color dresses. I like green. Like that is some bias. It's a caste bias. If I am Jain, the moment I look at Jain, naturally I will feel something like, oh, Jain paper, right? That should be avoided. That is why this rubrics need to go in along with the announcement, during the announcement itself. This is for eradicating drawback from the teacher side. Student side, what will happen? Teacher is clearly describing what is expected. Then students will think which are all possible by me, which are all not possible by me, and where should I improve, where should I give up. It will be a ladder for students to decide or prepare by themselves before coming to the class. Sarcastically, we should not tell. Come and give the presentation of your topic are based on business analytics. You give e-commerce solution, e-governance. Come and give your topic something. We cannot tell like that, right? Quality of PPT. We can even put preparedness, how thoroughly the person has exercised and rehearsed. Any direction you can ask, that is your choice. But we need to give them minimum 3 to 5 parameters. Upon that, they need to prepare. That is called rubrics. Now, this much I am telling, right? Do you think that it is very easy for us to do? Not at all. There is a software to generate rubrics also. So that is what I am going to tell. First, this software, I already have created one video recording. In case if you want to revise, you can do. That's it. Just click the link. I have given the link. Now, second software we are going and stepping in. The philosophy behind of rubrics only I was explaining. Now we are moving to the soft. Now Ruby Star. Ready. Now in the Ruby Star, what we need to do, create rubric. Directly click. No need to log in. Don't log in also. Don't sign up also. Because without anything, it gives me the rubric. Create rubric. Click. Yes. Read it. Oral project. Not all of the learning activities available. Most of the activities available. Reading LSR activities, whatever English department is doing, or imagine, irrespective of the branch, which branch you are, which branch I am, doesn't matter. Oral presentation is common. Across the globe common. So let us click this. Without that, none of the course will go. Now solution, just a doctor. Again, we can change it. Just now you give something. Now first name, last name, oral presentation, kind of technical presentation, or case study, whatever you want, you can give. I'm just giving some title. Then zip code. That and all not required. Simply I'm giving. Yes, my rubrics is temporary. Yes, temporary, because I didn't even sign up. Then definitely it will be temporary. Nothing to worry. We can download it. Now, if we look at within the oral presentation, it is showing this much: pitch, pauses, comprehension, enthusiasm, attire, preparedness, evaluates peers, listens to others clearly, prose, vocabulary. It has so many. These many we cannot evaluate everyone. So let us take enthusiasm. See, immediately it is giving. Then wait a minute. Next I am going to take content, quality of content. That is important, right? Then I am going to speak clearly. Then one more let me take. Volume. Enough. 4. We cannot absorb multiple elements upon multiple students. Tedious job. So now, if we look at here, this further we can change. This is 9 to 10. I can write 9 to 10 or 9 to 7, 10 to 7, 7 to 10. Whatever I want, I can write. 3 marks I am allocating. Then next I can write 4 to 6. Next I can write 2 to 3. Next I can write 1 mark. 0 mark, what is the meaning? Press absence only, 0 mark. 1 mark at least I can give, right? Like this, that's all. Now, if we read, facial expression and body language generate a strong interest and enthusiasm about the topic in others. If such kind of 7 to 10 marks. The next, it gives the description. Within enthusiasm, what exactly I'm expecting. If it is missing, how much mark I'm cutting down. This is what rubrics, that's all. Done. You can read that all little later. Now submit. Click the button, submit. Next, it gives like this, just a preview. So preview. What mark I am trying to give for what component or what attribute. You can change just approximately, I'm just giving. Next, print or download. Next, Excel. Download Excel. That's all done. Right in front of it is downloading. Let me click. This is just to communicate with the students. This stopping insecure file. Yeah, ready now. Windows is preventing. Now ready. This we need to communicate to our students. That's it. So then they will understand how teacher is assessing and what ground teacher is assessing or marking. This idea they will get. Now this column I can open up. For example, roll number 1, register number 001. Next, register number 002. Or some name, whatever. Just for demonstration purpose, I'm giving. That's all. Now the name list I can bring. Go here. The rubrics, enthusiasm, content. Like this we can keep. The next, content. Then whatever mark I am giving, we no need to give closure and reflection. Students will come to know, okay, my content quality is poor. That's why madam is giving 7 marks. So they can interpret why the 7 mark is given. Similarly, volume. Now, for the register number 1, I may be giving 8. Here I may be giving 5. I may be giving 4. I may be giving 2. Something like that. Then they can able to understand what level is their capacity. That's it. So this easily they can understand. We no need to go and talk to each and everyone. Because in the presentation, see, for example, you wanted to give some input to me to improve my presentation. If you keep giving in between, I will get disturbed. This is the number 1 pointer. You will be inhibiting me. During the presentation, if you want to give any suggestion or improvement, I will feel like inhibition. At the end of the presentation, you need to give. By that time, you will also forget as a teacher, I will also forget what I did. Because my attention is towards my presentation, not towards the perfection. The same will happen to the students as well. So that this rubrics and the closure and reflection, if we provide, easily they can interpret what they are lacking, how they need to improve, where they are lacking, what is teacher is expecting. This is what rubrics. That's all. Is it fine? And shall we move on to the next? Is there any question? Similarly, any activities you can take. I have taken, again, create rubric. You can take newspaper reading, digital storytelling, puppet show, interview, historical role play, class debating, whatever you want, you can choose. Fine, thank you. I'm closing this. Let me know. Selection of criteria, yeah, that is important. That should sound well. That should show our intellectual level. That's it. It's up to you, professor. Whatever you want to choose, you can choose. They themselves have given all pedagogy specialists, English specialists only working on this software, especially Ruby Star software. There are several rubric software available. I do use one such thing. This is the only one software. So it's up to you. They themselves have given well thought attribute. Well thought list only they have. You can pick whichever you like or which is relevant to you and your students coming. That's it. No restriction. Full freedom you have. But what is the worst part is I can write even this all, enthusiasm, content. How I can sit and describe? I need to put enormous effort in writing these lines and all, right? So this is where the software helps us. Suppose you want to choose something differently, sarcastically, with a beyond that list, then you must write like this. So if you are giving full mark, what is the desirable quality expected? So this all can be deleted. That's all. This all not required. We no need to show to students. We can delete it. We can delete is let me, yeah, that's all. So now I don't like these four. I want to create one more. I'm a cleverest faculty. Fine, you may be clever. Sit and write these all. And only then it is a complete rubrics. So better to choose whatever it is giving. Those are all well thought list. So no one can create much clever than that. I bet you and challenge you. Whatever the rubrics available, they have well thought and created very well. Suppose you want to create different activity, it is not available. That I appreciate. You do whatever. Within this, whatever you were creating, for example, project presentation will be available. Oral project, video talk show, storytelling, some whatever it is, a research paper report. These are all nothing you and me can change. Well written rubrics, statements. They have done very well. Scientific drawing. You can ask students to draw and show scientific drawings. Whatever they have learned for one unit, let them draw a mind map or let them draw some block diagrams that you can evaluate. That could be one of the exercise. How to do lab report. Without lab report, none of my computer science department work will go. So we need to do collaborative work skill. In the project, how do they collaborate? So for that, there is a rubrics. Everything, letter writing, English department, they can utilize. So this all well thought. Whatever it is there, we can pick few elements and we can utilize. If it is not there related to our activity, then we need to sit and compose. That's all about the rubrics. All right. Next, I'm starting with the 8%. This is one of the flipped learning software, video-based learning. Anyone have you heard of this 8%? Please communicate in the chat window. Yes, are utilized, or I know, I'm familiar, something like this. Not means you no need to tell. No, okay. Familiar, used. Okay, fantastic. All combination. Whatever it is, then the professor who says familiar need to excuse me. I need to go ahead because most of the members are binary option. I'm not using. I'm familiar or I used it. So this kind of all the extremities are there. Let us explore together. Excuse me for a few minutes. Any software, because after pandemic, every institution, every professor became intelligent enough into a lot of software. So I cannot expect the software I must introduce. No one knows like that. I cannot do. So that then that case I need to take survey. Your institution should give survey and what are the software I'm going to teach. That survey need to be taken. That all not happened. I don't know even the participant count and participant demographics. Directly we are just click this URL or copy paste. That's it. Now we are stepping into 8%. What is the use of 8% is? First, let me give the brief. For example, I'm giving my YouTube video, Art of Research Writing. There are a lot of video I have. I'm giving one video. I'm asking everyone to watch it. Then tomorrow, how should I know how many of you watched it, how many of you not watched? Then I need to play a moral police role. Come on, Professor number one, tell me, did you watch or not? Like this, right? Even then, what is the guarantee that the people are giving honest answer or not? So to avoid that moral police duty, this software will capture all of the point. At what moment each and every one of my students started turning on the software, started watching the video, and how much percentage each student have completed, everyday progress or the deadline, on the day of deadline, how many people have completed the entire video. Like that, it will give the statistics. Beyond that, it allows us to set some questions across the video. So the moment we set some questions, automatically evaluation will happen. So now not only learning, assessment is also happening. So really, half an hour video, if I am giving to my students, each and every student, how much portion is capable of learning appropriately, where he is going wrong, how much he is right, that all we can gauge easily. That is what 8%. Now for that, we need to pick any of the video from the internet or any of the video from the recordings as well. From your desktop, whatever you have also you can do. For example, draw colorful map. So now I am going for one of the video, homocysteine biomarker. So I have taken this video from my YouTube channel. I'm closing. Now I am coming back to 8%. Within the 8%, login, sign up. There are two options are available. So login is enough. Sign up not required, because again, it made easy to log in with a Google. That's all. Now we need to click I am a teacher. Then I need to go with the sign in with the Google. Any of the account. I'm using my personal account. Let it be. Anything we can use. So now I'm using. Yes, stepping in. Now, already some of the video I have created for the Malvia mission. So that all it is showing. Leave it. Now I am going for my class. Create a class. MTC. Description FDP. Enough. Higher education or college. Some of the software it gives professional education. Now enough college. Computer science. Other than computer science, we can give other or any professional development, whatever. Let it be computer science. Now create a class. Classic or open. That's all. Now ready. Now what I need to do, that URL, YouTube URL, I need to paste. Here I need to paste. Just a search. Or before even, I will explain to you. I'm muting. Add content. If you click this add content, upload video. You could have been recorded. It might be available on your laptop. That video you can upload. Record a video. These all the features recently they have included. I even never used. I'm not sure about it. The same software helps or allows us to record a video. Create playlist. Multiple videos you can do. Then student project. What is this is? Student need to upload their video to this software. You, the teacher, upon the timeline, you can give the comment and feedback. For example, at fifth minute, your pronunciation is not good. 7th minute, your energy level is low. 8th minute, your enthusiasm is missing. 10th minute, the content is wrong. Like that, you can give your feedback on the timeline watching their video. So this is one of the assessment, video-based assessment. This software helps for video-based assessment, both sides. You, the teacher, will be giving certain video by your own video or some other video. That is, they need to watch and you will be setting questions across the video and they need to answer. Or else, you are demanding student to upload their video. You can give critical feedback on the timeline of students' video. These are all the options. Now nothing I want. I want from YouTube. I have taken one video. You also can take anyone's video, IIM Calcutta, whatever you want. Can take. I have taken my YouTube video. That's all. Search. Automatically it loads in a minute. So now the video is ready. Now if you look at white color thumbnail, some kind of white color bar is available. This video is of length of 55 minutes. So I don't want to give it to my students this much. I want to trim the video. So both sides we can it allows to trim this white color. We need to use this white color. So beginning also I have trimmed, end also I have trimmed. Now 8 minute 42 second it starting. See now 31 minute 20 second. Randomly I'm doing. Otherwise meaningful click we need to do and we need to work on. Now ready. Now done. What I need to do? Within this duration, I need to go with reset. Now it starts working. See, now 10 minutes duration video. That's all. Instead of 55 minutes, now 10 minutes video only I have brought. That's it. Now I need to give a new homocysteine biomarker. Let it be the same. Now what I can do? Questions. Voice over, they have taken away. People have filed a case on the court. What happened? For example, I am a female. My recording, homocysteine. You can take, I am appearing, even if I am not appearing, you can take and you can erase my audio and you can give your own audio. That is a advantage they have given, provided. So without sitting and preparing material, you will hijack my content and you will do. That's why people have filed a case, then they have blocked this feature. So now questions. It has generate question. Again, teaching assistant, AI. You no need to do. Based on my content homocysteine, it will generate. Multiple choice question, you yourself can set. Open-ended question. This is auto-evaluation. This we need to evaluate. We can give audio note, text note. Now, this black color ball I need to set. At what moment, what I want to do. Okay, sorry. Reset happened. Right. Cut. I should not reset. Done. Now question. Directly if I go to question, see 31 minutes. Again, if I go here, cut. And I can cut from the beginning. And I can go to question. That's it. No need to reset. That's it. Now automatically 27 minutes. Further, if I want to reduce, yes. Only 10 minutes video I want to keep. Fine. Now question. Only 13 minutes video. Now this ball we need to keep somewhere. 3rd minute. I can start the question. Now generate question. Multiple choice. It started generating. How does affect the health of the increased level of homocysteine? Multiple choice. What is the cause of increased homocysteine? Fantastic questions it is giving. Even I myself said the same. Vitamin B3 deficiency, B9 deficiency, vitamin B6, vitamin C. Now everything is right. All the 3 deficiencies. Continue. 1 minute. Now the question is ready. This is the question. So what is happening? How does it affect the health of the increased level? So all of the above, automatically answer it is giving, because these all I have mentioned in the video. I have given the material. Sudden death, increased homocysteine level, irrespective of the age, sudden death will happen. Alzheimer's, it leads to cardiac arrest, stroke, all of the above. See, it has set the right answer. Next is 1 minute. This is 9th minute. What is the cause? Automatically one more question. One more question. See. All the 3, B3, B6, B9 deficiency will lead to increased homocysteine. These all AA generated. Similarly, I change the question level. I myself change it. Now this ball I am keeping. See, this droplet is question. This ball is the pointer to set the question. That's all. Now I have taken automatically its support. Now multiple choice. I'm choosing multiple choice. Now I can set a question, whatever I like. In this setting question, bold, italic, underline, superscript, subscript, link, any image, and formula. It has a rich formula editor. Because why I'm explaining is mathematics related. When you teach, you may be struggling to set the question. Now you can set integration, differentiation, whatever you want, you can set and you can bring that equation to this editor. Similarly, any of the picture, whichever the picture you like, upload from the URL or from the image or from the internet. So I'm just bringing any one picture. Okay, so let me check. My picture I'm bringing, that's it. Now I'm bringing my picture, that's it. Just for demonstration purpose, nothing more. Now, why it is not loading? It's not loading. Size may be the issue, or okay, figure 2 something is there. It is technical picture. It is ready. Now okay. Now that picture will be loaded to this question. See how much big. It is ready. However, it is ready. I'm deleting this. That's all. Now we can set any question. Homocysteine will affect which age group? Some spelling mistake, type keyboard issue. Now here we can be less than 20 years, above 30 years, any age group. Add another answer option. Any age group. Now there is a small gray color tick mark I need to give. Any age group. That's all. Now this is the answer. Same. Now I need to change the ball for next question. Next question. Now multiple choices ready. Open-ended question. Write your test report. That's it. I'm just asking test report. Similarly, next question. Now we are going for note. Within this note, anything I can do. I can ask them to read this to link of any website we can give. What is it? Am I audible? It's not allowing.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. No, ma'am, it is not allowing. Wait a minute. There may be a glitch from my side.
Okay.
The document is not. I wanted to copy paste the URL for the purpose of share. How come somebody changed? Okay. URL means mail ID changed. Wait, I have got out. Got it. Somehow the setting changed. My setting. This URL I wanted to give here or any URL. That YouTube URL I'm giving. That's all. That means I am expecting my student to watch this video during that timeline. That's it. Whatever you want, you can give. Just you can give instruction also. Guys, hope you would have understood. So far now, whatever I have covered, whatever you want, you can give. That's all. Now, lastly, text note, audio note. Mic, that's it. Or here I can give. Listen to this audio or my audio. What do you want, you can give. That's it. Click. This allow. Click allow. That's all. Started recording. This minute onwards, whatever I am speaking, it is getting recorded. It will be embedded across the video. Students, while watching at the timeline 9.12, it will pop up. Then student need to watch or listen to this audio before moving forward to the video in progress. Stop. That's all. Now save. It will take little time because of audio note. That's it. Here one droplet will come. Here it will show whatever digitally. It is AI generated. Stop. That's all. Now, again, coming back. Stop. Multiple choice question, open-ended question, note. That's all. All of these three combination or four combination. Note itself 2. Text note, audio note. All of this combination, n number of times you can do. Whatever we are doing, it will give the summary report on the left-hand side. Video events under the title. What time, what you have done. Here audio note, here text note, here open-ended question, here the AI generated questions. That's all. Now ready. This title, if you wish, you can utilize the same or you can give different title. Finish. Now, again, it gives a summary report to what timeline, what I'm having. Assign. I need to give assign because editing all done. MTC. All student. That's all. Next. Due date. Start date is today 12 a.m. Today or changing the time. Why 12 a.m.? Anytime they can change. The next is 29. I'm just giving casual. Now, prevents skipping. The students cannot skip the video if we toggle on. How many times students can do the assignment? 1 time, 2 time, unlimited time. 1 time is enough. Speed of video. If they want, you can allow them to set. Otherwise, normal speed, default speed. Turn on closed captions. If you wish to turn on the caption, you can prevent skipping. These all by default setting will be there. We need to do assign. Now with the setting, it is assigned to the students. Now see students questions. Each question, how students are responding, we can see. Students, the progress. No one is there available. Now I will share. Couple of you request you to join another 2 minutes or 1 minute. Let me spend or 2 minutes. See, this is that's all. Click on share assignment. Copy link. Now just for demonstration purpose, I am requesting you to join at least. Watch 1 minute. That's it. So because if you join, it will notify how many students are coming and questions are ready. Every question, how many students are right or wrong, it will give me the report. Whereas I cannot show the students report, right? I don't have students right now. That's why I'm requesting you to do. Meanwhile, I will fill the water and come back. 1 minute, I am muting myself. I request some of you to join so that I can show you how many students I have. This is only one request. Take 1 minute at least. The link is shared in the chat. Fantastic. I am really motivated. So these many faculty members have joined as a student. See, it sure notifies me. My task is simple, not turned on. They have joined. They have not started watching. That's why it is showing not turned on. If they watch at least 5 minutes, then it will give 5 minutes, 5% completed. It will calculate the duration. Based on the duration, it will calculate and it will 2% completed, 5% completed, 100% completed. That's it. So now you have got question report, you have got students report. That's it. So now these many members have joined to this software, assuming that these are all my students now, right now to this week. That's it. Likewise, you can do it for your students as well. Hope so it is clear. Only half an hour more we have. So let me move on with at least 2 more software or 3. Yeah, thank you. Is there any question? It has 4 options. Upload a video from your desktop. Pick any YouTube link and paste it in the search window and automatically it loads. Or ask your student to upload. You need to create a class assignment. Then student video. Setting we need to do. Then students will be uploading their video. You can evaluate their video. Especially English teachers, you need to do a lot of assessment with them. So for them, it is really useful. Is there any question? 1 minute, let me wait. These are all the faculty members joined as a student. Thank you, madam. Yeah, let us move on to the next software. Because my purpose is to bring at least 3 to 5 softwares in the gallery. today itself. Then again, I must thank the MTC team and the organizing team and the St. Francis institution. They have given 2 slots. Tomorrow also I'll be meeting you and I can give you much more explorative directions. So now we are moving on to quiz. So I trust this software. There are 2 URL, one for student, one for teacher. I'm a teacher, I must use admin. That's all. So I need to copy and I am moving and I'm going to use this paste. That's it. Sorry, double time I have done. Anyway, it is working. Similarly, I have logged in. Let me log out. More here, log out. Yeah. I will log out. Come back. Now this is the home page. It will look up to every one of us. Now log in. Click on login. Sign in with Google. That's all. Continue with Google. Clicking. Now this personal mail ID, because the same experience. Everywhere I use my personal mail ID. Now I am logging in. I will show you the rich report. See, it has become automatically joined. Please be on sound. Every time when we visit, it is giving coins. So now admin. That's what I said. Admin. Automatically it will go to this. Now I am changing it. Forcibly I'm changing it to admin. Let it be. Now only it is giving my appropriate, my library. I will show you. I will use this software extensively in my teaching and learning or faculty development within VIT Bhopal. See, Python winter semester, AI in healthcare. Nothing I have deleted. VITB May induction. Unit 1, Unit 2, flipped learnings. These all important question bank. Whenever I give demo, immediately I will delete. Thousands of demo I have given. Report. It will give you a rich report. I will show your own report, then you can able to understand. Based on these 2 only, just internal marks I have given to my student. Maximum capacity 250, I guess, I am not sure. I did to my student, you can see the report, 163, 160, April 29th, May 11th. Just recently closed all of the semester. So these all the reports I have generated and I have with me as well. See, fun and trial, lot of reports I have not deleted. Triple dot delete. Although I am deleting the question bank, fun and trial and all not required. Similarly, I have a lot of reports. I need to sit and delete clean one day. Right. So rest all useful. Mark test. So something is there. Yes, these are all useful reports. See, flipped demo. These all not required. Flipped demo is not required. That's all. I'm just showing the features as well. Where we need to take the triple dot we need to take. That's it. So this is the first page. Recently, whatever. Done. Now nothing more to do. Explore. This is to explore within the quiz platform, not on the internet. So they have their repository. Within this repository, you can choose math, English, computer, career education, creative art, health. Which domain? These are. I don't want anything explore. Never I will explore. I will create my own. What to do? Create. That's all. Create. Quiz or lesson. What is the difference is lesson, it will be like a PPT. You cannot change most of the background formatting and all. By default, it will have a slide design. We need to put our material, points, bulletin points or important pictures that we need to give. Then we can intervene with questions. 2 slide material, 2 slide MCQ, 2 slide like that we can mix and match. Now I'm not going to use. I'm going to use only quiz because I use it for only quiz. I will not. This is the best practice. What is the meaning is you can teach 5 concepts today. Immediately you can ask 5 questions. That will easily help you to diagnose your students' learning capability. Now it is although good feature I myself don't use. So I am giving quiz. If you wish, I can give demonstration next. Next week. First week, let us go with MC. Now just I click the quiz. Automatically it is doing this all. Now These are all free. Multiple choice, comprehension, fill in the blank, draw, poll, word cloud, open-ended. These all free. Rest is all paid. Now I'm giving multiple choice. Done. Now I'm going to give useless question because I'm not teaching subject, which is fruit. That's all. Here only we need to type a question. So this fruit, bold, changing the color, underline, these all possible. That's all. Next, it is possible, same like 8%, superscript, subscript, symbols, lot of symbols, mathematical symbols. Similarly, code cox equation editor. So it has a rich equation editor. You need to sit and explore how to set it. This will take a lot of time if I give one formula. That's why I'm avoiding. I know, doesn't mean that I don't know. That's it. Now we are giving pen. Peacock. Lotus. Apple. Now it is dragging the attention. So which is the right answer? It is forcing us to choose. Apple is the right answer. Similarly, single correct answer, multiple. Right now, single correct answer. Done. Now, next option is 30-second. Never ever Indian infrastructure, whichever the institution, I challenge you, Indian infrastructure is not at all stable. So better to start with 45 seconds or 1 minute, 1.5. These three duration only I will set. Now you can ask question. I want to set 50 seconds. Not possible. This software arrest you with this list only. So I am giving 45 seconds. Or first question, so 1 minute. People will take time to join. Similarly, it has several points. I can set 10 point also. What will happen? MCQ means by fluke, by luck, you may give right answer. In that case, without learning by luck, you are getting 10 point. I don't want that. That's why I will give only 1 point. Always, this is my mantra. 45, 1.5. Similarly, 1 point is my mantra. Save question. My first question is ready. Now, untitled. I'm going to give MTC, FDP. Computers, university, these all you can sit and change. This is must, publicly visible. Otherwise, it will demand us to pay money. Why? Because they are giving their cloud space and their software for free of cost. They are expecting from us to donate the content to them. That's why publicly visible, FDP. Say, nobody will type on the internet FDP, MTC because nobody knows. It should be meaningful. For example, Python, formative assessment, professional education, something. If I keep on that title, people will search easily. It will go. But right now, I'm giving justification also. See, similarly, it helps to import from the Google form. If you give your Google form link, which account, which link, double click on the Google form, it will pull and bring. Similarly, spreadsheet. If you have upload from the device, for that, we need to download a sample template, then upload. If you keep gallery of questions in the Excel sheet, easily you can upload and one shot work will go. These are all the features, but I am not going to use. Now, next question, add a question, multiple choice. I'm giving 3 features only, I will explain. One is simple question starter. Now, multiple choice I'm going to give. Third, one more feature, teleporting, that I will give. Now, which are 4-wheelers, plural. Now, BMW, wait a minute. My keystroke issue. I'm at home, I use different laptops. Then next is Hero Honda, or Pulsar, some Rolls Royce, Scooty. Now, multiple answer. I need to change. Immediately it became checkbox. See, single means round button, multiple means square button. BMW, Rolls Royce. These are all 4-wheeler. Now 45 seconds. One automatically. First time what I give, it is Default setting, it is become. Now it is ready. Now save question. Now 2 questions are ready. Further, if you commit mistake, edit, that's all. Delete, edit, duplicate. Slightly, if you want to variate, you can give duplicate. Nothing to worry, that's it. Now, one more option I will give. Search question. This is called teleporting. Now see, FDP related. I'm going to give formative assessment. Question related to formative assessment. Click this. 7th grade, 1st to 5th grade, university level, super. Super means paid. You cannot take. University level. Why should I use formative assessment? This question is very attractive to me. Add question. That's all. Nothing more. Similarly, chemistry formative assessment I'm taking. It is not advisable to wear clothes made of synthetic fiber while working near fire because they melt on heating and cause heavy burns. Add question. There I have seen. Add question. That's all. Now 4 questions ready. This is called teleporting. Type on, keep on typing any title. Python, data science, deep learning, natural language processing, generative AI, whatever you want, you type here. That's it. Pharma related pharmacology, whatever is of your area of interest or area of question, you type the title, then it will pull out. Now ready for questions. Now imagine there is a question, it is they have committed a spelling mistake or answer is mistake. Nothing to worry, just edit. See now 30 seconds, I said 45. 1 minute is okay, 45 is okay, 1 minute is fine. That's all. Only these 2 are only I wanted to tell. So create, keep on, add question every time. Single answer, multiple answer, I have shown the demo. And teleporting, searching from here. Just a search question. Teleport. We are not at all setting. Someone has said we are plugging in. Not only from one fellow. Multiple teachers' questions are there. We can pull from each and every teacher question. One question from one bank, another question from another bank, or one bank itself 5 questions. So your choice. Just you need to click add question, That's it. So now everything is ready. Now what to do? Next answer, right? We need to go with publish. If you look at on top right, publish, click. Then what it is? That's all. Now ready. I don't want to do today. After 10 days, nothing to worry. Go here, click on my library. It is available. You can comfortably do on any of the day. So now my library has MTC FDP. Imagine today is June 10th. Yes, you need to go here, play, instructor paste. These all different meaning. Please utilize only this. Whenever I use this software, I don't use it in the class. Evening 8:30, I will be sending the link on the WhatsApp, 8:30 to 9:30 only. The internet is stable. So by the time only my students are taking. No need to use this software in the class. Sometime I will cancel the classes due to administrative work. This is how I am managing on my day when I am taking leave. That day attendance, I will make them to learn on smaller portion. I will now continue. These all setting you can do shuffle answer. Continue. There is no standard list, Professor. I am giving whatever useful only I am giving. Whatever we are discussing, everything is useful. No standard list. It's all your choice whether to use or not. Now you can display this MCQ, this QR code also. Copy the link also. Share it with your students either WhatsApp or on the chat window or on the Google Classroom. Wherever you are connected with your audience, you can share. Now it will ask to enter the name. You need to enter, or you can scan the QR code and you can join. Either way. For my student, I will be mandating them to use register number because with the name, it is very tough to analyze them. I mandate my student to use register number. If they don't use, I will remove them from the quiz. I will show you how to remove. Now I request you to join using the link, whatever I have given in the chat window. You can use nickname or your own name. It is up to you. Questions revealed, answers also revealed. There is no big deal. Or if you are familiar with the QR code, use this QR code and join. Fantastic. 3 faculties have joined with the nickname 2, with the original name 3. I shall wait until 12:11. Enough. 12:11. 12 members join. You start it so that we can see topics. Yeah. I will be starting and showing you. Nothing to worry, Professor Rinki. Now this is it. That is why I'm showing you. I'm making you to participate. Now, for example, this ESB, I don't want to be in this list. For example, my student, they don't join with register number. In that case, I'm demonstrating. Or Rahima, see, click this button, remove. Are you sure you want to remove this participant? If I remove, then Rahima can join once again with appropriate register number. That is the meaning. That's all. I'll tell to my student and remove. Anyone we can remove. For example, T, I want to remove. Click remove. That's all. No, I'm giving no now. I'm showing you how to avoid students. Any of the guideline they are not following, you can ask them to remove. That's all. See, Harold, are you sure you want to remove this participant? Harold, yes. If I click yes, the person will be removed. But I don't want to remove. I'm showing you. Instead of clicking yes, I'm clicking no. That's it. Now 18 members. Let me start. That start button, start. Anyone can join at any time. You may miss couple of questions. That's all. It shows the leaderboard. How quickly the students are answering, how rightly students are answering. Depending upon it, it will show the leaderboard. But to my students, I will tell, don't be in the rat race and just gauging your correct answers. That's all. Now let us move on to the next question. Now we are moving to the next question. Now done everything we have done, we need to close. Click this. It will ask, are you sure? Do you want to end the quiz? Yes, I want to end the quiz. Now it will congratulate the top 3 members. How does it congratulate is how quickly they have answered, how rightly they have answered. Congratulations to Rinki ma'am, Priyanka ma'am, and Samita. So all the 3 members are done. Automatically it will go away. We cannot do anything. It may be available for 1 minute. Done. So it is 100% right people. It is congratulating now. Most of you are 100%, 66%. Now first toppers, then 100%. Now with music done, right? See, there is no big difference. All are 100 out of 100. All are equal. But how quickly? That's why to my student I will tell, I am not putting you in the rat race. I will look at your accuracy. That's it. Now, this is called missed question. The gray color. Red is called wrong answer. Green is called right answer. That's all. 3 missed question, wrong answer. 1 missed, 1 right, 1 wrong, 1 missed. That's all. Due to internet glitch or whatever may be the reason that I don't. Now it is missed question. This is the interpretation. Exit. I don't want to take the report. It will be available. Where we need to get the report is click the report. Click the report. My library, the question bank is available. My library, MTC. Report, the assessment report, your performance. 26 members participated, 66% accuracy. Triple dot, download Excel. Now it is storing with the data, everything. Now save. Now I am going and opening this MTC. It will give you a rich report. Then better than this, we may not have. So I will enable this. Any inspection we can show. See, overview of the question. So what are the question? Every question, what is accuracy? This gives a clear picture. For example, why should I use formative assessment 58? 4-wheeler 50. Imagine it is a student situation. Then I can address about those topics once again. This gives me the gray area. These two concepts my students are not able to understand. Then I can give the importance to the topic. I can revise. I can ask students why they are not able to answer something. Say restaurant 77, 70. This is called formative assessment. We need to diagnose them. We need to introspect why they are not able to learn something. Participant data. This is participant. Clicking this. I will look at this one. I will take out these two. Then I will look at the correct answers. 443310. Based on this only, I will give mark. I will have cutoff. I will conduct usually 25, 25, 50 questions. That one component I will be mapping to the internals. So out of that 50 questions, who are all above 40, I will give full mark. 13 to 40, I will reduce another 2 marks. Like that, I will be informing to the students that the rubrics how do I evaluate. Now done. Then time data. Who wants this? Which question, how much time they have taken, that all not required. Then 26 participants, total attempt 26, and accuracy 66. That's all. So this is the report. Always it will be available. Yeah, quick analysis. Within a second, we will get it. So always it will be available. When we want, we can download. Now I am going, I will be deleting the MT's report. I don't want downloaded. Delete. Then and there I will clear. So that I will show you the option. This triple dot, download, rename, delete. That's it. Now explore. Sorry, my library. My library. This also, suppose one more class, A slot, B slot. There are two sections, right? Again, you can start. Now, if I click now, it will be different code. For you itself, I can conduct once again. So every time the code will be different. We can do daily also with the same question bank. We can do the same MTC FDP or any other FDP also. It is like that. So similarly, see, for example, this I used twice. One of the question bank I used twice. You can utilize this content anytime for any class teaching again. Now triple dot, delete. I'm deleting. That's it. Done. So almost we reached 12:25. If you have any questions or anything to be asked, you can do, because I'm not sure how much time they are giving. I'm ready to continue. We have 5 minutes time. No other software can be explained in 5 minutes. Rest all self-exploration. That is an indication. Or tomorrow, different set of title or bundle I need to explain. That is said as interactive and collaborative software. So I will be coming up with a different set of title in the same document. I will be copy pasting a list of other software. These are all the software meant for assessment. So in which I will just walk through. Once if you're familiar with a couple of software, rest all you yourself can explore. We did up to this. Slido, it has cloud formation. Learning activity also we can utilize. Assessment also we can utilize. Mentimeter. I tell you one drawback with the quiz. Not a drawback. They have removed the feature. Why? Because the cloud space not able to donate. What is the space, feature they have removed is uploading image. It is required for me, because when I set a programming question, it is jumbling. Then indentation, alignment matters a lot. Earlier quiz I was appreciating because I crop the image, I crop the program as an image. Then I will be uploading it to the software. Looking at that image, students need to answer what is the output or what is the bug in that program. Nowadays they have removed. So alternative choice is only Mentimeter available with us. Now Mentimeter is the only choice available that allow 10,000 members for assessment. In case any time, if you want to assess 10,000 members, you can subscribe per month $5, $3 only. So that event alone, for example, your first year admission time, your institution may be having 5,000 students, 2,000 students. By the time you can utilize, this is the only software allows up to 10,000. Rest of all the software 250. Kahoot only 1,000. Right now I don't know. Kahoot. Quizlet. This is a software you can utilize it for activities and assessment. Slido is one for activities and assessment. Google Form. This is another awesome software. Formative assessment, summative assessment, assignment, everything. This will take minimum half an hour to explain. Most of you become familiar with the Google form. If not, we need to shift it into tomorrow's session. GymKit, BlueKit. These two, through that question will, I have learned. I have not utilized, just learned, explored what it is, how it is, that's all. Then genially, these are all presentation. What is the meaning is, you can ask students to prepare PPTs. You can assess. I'm bringing in that context. Prezi is one of the awesome software. I wanted to explain theory with Prezi, but no time. Tomorrow I will show. Then these are all drawing. You can ask them to create a poster. Prezi, Canva. They can use, these are all the software for poster. Whimsical. AI generated mind map, or you yourself can use a mind map. So these are all of the bundle you can utilize for assessment. You can demand them to bring digital pictures, the entire one unit, let them create a poster presentation. You can conduct that as a activity or event. So the holistic learning will happen. Entire unit, they will put it into the picturized representation. Then all of the software are collaborative platform. For example, you and me together can draw it. So next is Tinkercad. These are for electrical circuit design, simulation, emulation. This is one of the drawing, IoT, electrical circuit, designing and coding. They have brought, these are all the features. Design. So these are all the features. This Tinkercad you can utilize. I'm just bringing awareness and giving you as a bonus. These are all the software tool. I used to handle continuous 15 hours every day. That many list of software I do have. Mostly JNTU Hyderabad UGC Center will be inviting me single-handed person for 15 hours workshop. So because of that only I have empowered myself. 15 hours I can keep on demonstrating software after software after software. So since time is the limit, I have brought very effectively, I have prioritized the first 4 software I have given you to the fullest. So 4 software, half an hour, 2 hours done. So these are all the 4 software I have demonstrated in the session. Rest all self-exploratory. It's a gift point. The same document I will be using. I will write a title for tomorrow like this title separately. Then I will be continuing with tomorrow's session. That's all. Thank you everyone for your active participation. Maybe today's session online, I am conducting every month, minimum 3 to 5 sessions or 7 sessions also. But today is the session, wholeheartedly I'm telling, overwhelming response from the participants or from the teachers. That is a real energy to me and motivation. Online, otherwise I will feel irritated whenever they were inviting. No one will respond. What were they are there, I don't know. Even Malviya Mission. UGC, Government of India is having such a vision and they wanted to empower. No one will listen. No one will participate. 2 participants, 1 participant. That also I need to force and motivate or scold them. But today is a session over enthusiastic, too much of questions, too much of participation, too much of interaction. Really, I enjoyed, thoroughly enjoyed. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you, Monika.
Yes. Thank you, Lakshmi ma'am, for this enlightening session. Whenever we do any technique on involving information technology, our first choice is always you. Because
Thank you very much.
yeah, this is the second time you're associating with St. Francis. Last year also, when we had a similar session on outcome-based education, you also did a very fantastic job. This today's session also was very enlightening. And as you said, we could observe the participation of all the attendees. I hope they will continue to use these tools in their career and enrich the students' teaching and learning. Thank you, Lakshmi ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Always you are bringing wonderful audience. That is the part I am feeling encouraged and energized.
Yes, ma'am. And yes, and we at St. Francis always admire your energy and zeal with which you teach the online audience.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much. Participants, the feedback link is on. Please give your feedback. And the next session will commence at 1:30, requesting all of you to log in at 1:25 p.m.
Thank you all. Have a happy lunch. We will meet again tomorrow. I'm signing off from you all. Thank you, one and
Yes.
all.
Yes.
I
Thank you.
thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Lakshmi ma'am. Requesting the attendees to give in their feedback, and also let's meet at 1:25 for the afternoon session 1. Any other queries? Yes, with respect to this presentation tools, yes, you all can exit and we can meet at 1:25 p.m. Please give your feedback and then exit.